Hey, welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be my April plan with me. My theme for this month is New York, and this is because I'm going to Iceland and New York during spring break. So for the cover page I did a title in the middle in this font I've been using a lot lately with a little paper plane at the end. And at the back I did the skyline in a circle layout, and I saw this a lot on Instagram lately. And I really like how all those pages turned out, so I thought it would be fun to try it out as well. The fineliner I'm using right now is the Sacura Pigma 0.5, and I will link down below next to all the other supplies I used in this video. While I'm finishing the cover page, I'm going to tell you a little bit about this channel. The name of the channel is Everything LL, and I think you already saw that. And I will upload hand lettering, bullet journaling and polymer clay videos a few times a month. On my Instagram at LL Bullet Journaling, I share 3 to 4 times a week photos of my bullet journal and hand lettering quotes. Last month I hit 1,000 followers on Instagram, and because of that I opened up my Etsy shop. On my Etsy shop named LL Craft Shop I sell handmade keychains made with polymer clay. Now back to the video. I erased every pencil line, and for the shadows I used my tombow fudenosuke hard tip brush pen. I love this brush pen so much and I highly recommend it. For the circle outline I use the same brush pen, and it's just not that much of a circle actually, so yeah. Then the yellow marker I use in there is the Tombow Dual Brush Pen 055, and the grey one is numbered N56. I really like how this page turned out with all the different sky scratches with the different patterns in it and different rules, and I love how vibrant the yellow is. And if you do like it as well, make sure to click that subscribe button down below, and while you're there you might as well click the grey bell next to the subscribe button so you will be notified every time I upload a new video. For the next page I did the quote "Say yes to new adventures", and for the word say I used my Tombow fudenosuke hard tip brush pen, and for the other words I used my Sacura Pigma micron 0.5 fineliner. That's a really long name. And then I used the font I used on my cover page as well, and I really like how this turned out. And at the back I did some more sky scratchers and of course all the patterns and yellow, and so much yellow and grey, and I think this is one of my favorite themes I've done so far because yeah, yellow is my favorite color and I'm so excited for the trip to New York and Iceland. And yeah, I hope you like this theme as well, and if you have any ideas for future themes or videos, please comment them down below so yeah, I know what you would like to see. Also, if you have tips or something, please comment them as well so I can try to improve whatever the tip is. I already sketched out the entire setup so it wouldn't be that long to film and easier to edit, and I really hope this video. I really hope you like this video. And for the shadows I used my Tombow fudenosuke again, and I had so much fun doodling all the sky scratch with the patterns and all. It was just so much fun to do, although it took a pretty long time, but yeah, that is okay. It's never, yeah. So I speeded up this video so much, and originally it was almost 3 hours and now it's 12 minutes. So it's like really fast, and it's so funny to see how my hand goes like so woohoo all over the page. And yeah, I just really like how this theme turned out. For my monthly overview I did a boxes layout, and I believe every box is about 6 by 6, and then I did 4 rows on the left page and 3 rows on the right page. Oh, and that's what I forgot to mention in the beginning. So the journal I'm using right now is the lemome dotted A5 notebook, and I just love this one so much because they're like, the pages are super thick and it's almost no ghosting, and even with my tombows I can go over like a few times and they still won't bleed through. Then at the bottom of the left page I wrote April again in my favorite font, and then at the back I did some more sky scratches, and this took so long because every sky scratcher has like their own pattern, own groove, and then one's higher than the other, and then that one is behind that one, but that one is before, so it was really confusing, especially with all the boxes between. It's even harder to see where like the sky scratcher is in front of that one or behind, or where the line goes, because there are so many lines in there. But I really like how it turned out, and I'm happy I took the time for it because the result is so good. This is one of my favorite pages of this month actually, and yeah, I really like how it turned out. So this part of the video I actually speeded it up a little more because like this spread speeded up took like 2.5 minutes, which is way too long. So right now I think it's about 1 minute, which is fine. And then I wrote all the numbers in every box, and then I wrote Iceland and the 20th, because that's when I leave for Iceland. And then in the 27th box I wrote New York, because that's when I'm going to New York. So then I did the drop shadow with my fudenosuke tombow marker, and then with my yellow tombow I did like accent color everywhere, and then with the gray I filled in every sky scratcher. So yeah. And this is how it turned out, so I really like it. And then onto my habit tracker and mood tracker. So for my habit tracker, I like doodled a lot of caps, and then each cap will represent one task I want to do. And I did creative, active, social, stretch, no spending, and trackers. And these are like these 6 I do every month, and then yeah. It really works for me pretty good, so I really like it. And then in the bottom I did some more sky scratchers. And then yeah, I really like how this space turned out either. So yeah, it's always so much fun to like come up with the layout of this habit tracker, and also for the mood tracker is the same. So I really like it. And then I wrote all the numbers down, and of course the task I want to do that day. And then yeah, at the end I used my yellow marker for some accents, and then of course the gray one as well for like the sky scratchers and everything. So I erased everything, and this video, like I think if I like kept it, I would have so much like that stuff that comes off of an eraser. I would have so much of that, and yeah, my entire desk and floor is filled with that right now. So that's pretty cool. Sweet. And then for my mood tracker, I did some more like sky scratchers everywhere, and then I started at the bottom and then went from the bottom to the top, so they won't overlay each other. And yeah, and then I wrote all the numbers in it from 1 to 30. And then I did that yellow, like vibrant yellow will be like my best day, and like dark gray will be like the worst day. So I really like how those 2 pages turned out either, and yeah. So my next page is going to be my expenses tracker, and this is one of the pages I do like every month, and I really like how this one turned out either. I didn't do that much of the theme in it, because I didn't know how to do that. So I just wrote expenses on the top with my yellow tombow, and then I wrote expenses in like this classic handwriting with my micron 0.5, and then of course all the lines. And then the next page is my steps a day, and here I have a step counter on my phone, and then I can fill in every day how much steps I have, and then I can see like every day. It looks really cool right now, the page I have this month of that. So I really like how this one turned out either, and I didn't do that much of the theme here as well. So the next page is going to be my Iceland and New York packing list, and yeah, here I'm just going to write down everything I need to bring to like both of them. So I have 4 boxes. I have like camera equipment, because I love photography, and then I have like a lot of stuff for that. Then I also have stationery, clothes, and then others I don't know what I will put there. So then at the bottom I wrote let the journey begin, and then I used the yellow tombow to color everything in. So then the next page is a quote again, and there I wrote explore your imagination, and then I did a paper plane at the end of your. So I chose to keep it pretty simple, so I just did some thing with the yellow and some with the gray. I really like how it turned out either. So the next spread is going to be my weekly spread, and I call it weekly spread. I don't know what you have to call it, so I don't think it actually has a name. So so on the side I did sky scratchers where I'm going to write in the day and the date. So I have a lot of planning space in here, which is going to become handy for school and stuff. I really like this page as well, so I like every page. So that's not really a new thing. So I chose to do all the patterns halfway, so they won't come between the day and the date. So you will be able to see that still pretty good. And then I also did like a notes box, and there I counted like which week it was. And again I did it wrong, like every week, because I think it actually has to be there week 14. I wrote week 16. Yeah, you can do it for yourself. So yeah, I did it wrong every week, and I hope next week it will be correct. So I did some yellow, some gray everywhere. So, and yeah, that was it for this spread. So here's the final flip through, and I hope you liked this video as much as I liked making it. And if you did like it, please subscribe to my channel and give it a big thumbs up. And you also can click that gray bell next to the subscribe button, so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. And yeah, I really hope to see you next video again. So yeah, bye!